Oh. See the flowers? See the flowers? But did you see these flowers? Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Daryl Rogers. I'm so pleased to see you all here tonight at Monty's. Well, I can kind of see you all here tonight. At Monty's Secret Theater. I'm so happy to be able to be here tonight to share my magic with all of you. I have a passion for classic magic, and I love performing a traditional style. But I'm also interested in what magicians call the allied arts. Things like fire eating, which I won't do. Things like juggling, which I can't do. Escapes, which we will be getting to later. But also something known as mentalism, or mental magic. In the study of parapsychology, there are 4 recognized phenomena. That would be telepathy, reading someone's mind; precognition, knowing what's going to happen in advance, like fortune telling; clairvoyance, which is being able to see without using your eyes; and the last one is psychokinesis, which is being able to affect objects using only the power of the mind. In the 1970s, there was a magician by the name of Uri Geller. But he did not advertise himself as a magician. He just said that he had powers. He would go on shows like the Merv Griffin Show or the Tonight Show, and he would have some cutlery with him, usually spoons like these, which he would hand out to the audience and let them be inspected to show that they were simply spoons like you would find in your drawers at home. One would be selected, and then he would demonstrate his power. As he concentrated on the spoon, it seemed as though you could imagine that the metal like softening and getting weak. And then you would actually see it start to happen. Until finally, it would just break in two. This astounded a lot of people, but it also made some people angry because he never said he was a magician performing a trick. He claimed he had real powers. And he's still out there doing it today, so it's up to you to decide how you want to present yourself. But I want to present this next effect, which deals with telepathy, which is the power that most people are familiar with, mind reading. I'm going to have a volunteer help me in just a moment, but before I bring someone up, we first have to find a number. We're going to use what statisticians call a triple blind. This is a way to come up with a completely random number. And it's a 3-step process. Step number 1 is to use a 3-digit number. It can be any 3-digit number in the world, but there can be no zeros in it because a 0 isn't a number. That's a placekeeper. And also there should be no repeating numbers because that makes it too similar. So instead of like 211, it would be 213. Instead of 970, it would be 978, something like that. You understand? Pretty easy, right? This gentleman right here in the jacket, can you give me a 3-digit number? Any 3-digit number following those rules?
137.
137. 1, 3, 7. That's a random number. We're going to randomize it some more. Step 2, we reverse the order of these numbers. We get 731. Now, if you have a phone with a calculator on it, you might want to pull it out. I'm going to try to do this in my mind, but it's been a long time since 6th grade math. Subtract the smaller from the larger. So let's see, this is the way we used to do it in the old days. 7, 8, 9, 10. That must be a 4, right? And that's going to be a 2. Then you're going to carry the 1. It's going to be a 9. And then that's going to be 6 minus 1 is going to be 5. Is that correct? 11, carry the 1. Wait, that didn't work. 12, 9, 7, 11, 9, 13. Yeah, that's right. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. So step 2, that doesn't look right to me. We're going to reverse the order. One more time. Now this time we're going to add the numbers together. Now this I know I'll be able to do. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 9 and 9 is 18, right? Carry the 1, 5, 6, 10. Is my addition all correct there?
Yep.
Yes.
Very good. So this is what we'll do. We'll use the first 3 numbers here. We'll use this for a page number. So the page is 108. And this will be the line. This will be line number 9. So now we have a page. We have a line. We need a volunteer. Someone who can read a large print book. Stay right there. I'm going to give you a little test. Because I can't do this without my glasses. Let's see. What is that word right there? Very good. What is this word right there? Very good. You're doing great. Your name is? Nolan. And this is your dad?
Yep.
And you are?
Levi.
Levi and Nolan. Would you both be willing to assist me with the next few effects? Yes. Very good. Gentlemen, you can come stand up over here on this side of the stage. Nolan, I'll let you do the choosing. I have 3 books here, and I want you to choose whichever one looks good to you. These are all large print books, so it's easy to see the words in them. So, does one of these stand out to you? You like that one? Go ahead and take that. Just real quickly, I want to flip through the books to show everybody that these are real books. I just got them at the St. Vincent de Paul, as a matter of fact. They have a really nice selection of your large print books there. So that's not gimmicked in any way. It's just a book that came off the shelf. So Nolan, you have your book, and we have a page number. The page number is 108. So please turn to page 108, and when you do that, stay kind of over to that side. Keep the book turned so I can't see it. Turn to page 108, and Levi can help you with that. You found page 108?
Yep.
Okay. Are there at least 9 lines on that page?
Yep.
Okay. So if you go down to line number 9, and you see I wrote 1 through 9 on all of the pages and all of the books just to make it easier. If you go down to line 9, the first word there, is that like the last half of a hyphenated word, or is that a word just entirely of itself?
It's a word.
It's a word itself.
Yep.
Okay. Nolan, what I want you to do is concentrate on that word, envision the letters, and then if it's a noun, if it's like the name of something, try to imagine what it looks like, or if it's an action word, try to imagine that action. Okay, you have that in mind?
Yep.
Okay, if you got it really secured in your mind, you can shut the book too. Okay. This isn't a particularly long word. And I don't think it's a name word, it's more like an action or a description kind of, yeah, okay. Let's see. Does that mean anything? No?
Not yet.
There's the word, it starts with a D. No. The word ends with a D. Is that right? The word ends with a D? Yes? All right. And there's an L. No. There's 2 L's. There's 2 L's in the word. Okay, there's a D and there's a couple of L's. Does that mean anything to you? No? Couple of L's. Well, there's an E, but most words have an E. That's kind of easy choice. There's an E, yeah, there's an E in there too. And that mean anything to you yet? No? Let's see. And there's a, I'm committed. Don't go there. Nolan, for the very first time, in a loud, clear voice, please tell everyone, what is the word you're thinking of?
Filled.
What is it?
Filled.
Filled.
Filled? The word is filled? The word is filled.
Oh.
Oh, he is great! I really got the image there. I'm surprised you didn't understand it because you were thinking about a glass of beer, weren't you? Okay, you guys stay right there because I said that we're also going to get into some escapes. Now, escapism is now an allied art of magic, and it was popular. Yeah, so it was made very popular by a magician who came from Appleton, Wisconsin. Does anyone know who that magician was?
Houdini.
Harry Houdini. Yeah, that's right, Harry Houdini. Houdini is now remembered as a great magician, but it's kind of ironic because the way he became so popular was by performing his escapes. Now I have some items here that we're going to be using. We're going to be rearranging the stage a little bit. So Levi, I'd like you to take this piece of rope if you would, and step forward just a little bit. And Nolan, I want you to come over here to this side if you would, to stand right there. Excellent, forward just a little bit, son. Make sure there are no snaps, Velcro, nor magnets in there. It's an ordinary piece of rope in every respect. Nolan, I have a big, large cloth here. It's going to get some rope stuff on it, but that's okay. And there's like 2 corners. If you would just take the cloth and look through it, make sure that there's no like scissors or knives or razor blades or anything like that, which I'm sure you'd be upset to find in there. It's just an empty sheet.
Just a rope here.
Yeah, just an empty piece of cloth. Let's have some fun, shall we? Levi, I will take the rope from you and I will begin. Let's do this. Give me one of your corners. And let's take the cloth and lay it right down here on the floor. Just drop it right down on the floor. Excellent. That's perfect, just like that. I'm going to begin, nope, just leave it right there. I'm going to begin with this piece of rope that has been examined. It is just a piece of rope. I will start to tie just like this. Nolan, if you would, put your finger on top of the knot there, just like hold it down. Very good. Levi, you can come in here. You can complete the knot. Just tie it nice and tight. Make it nice and tight. Tight, tight, tight. Very tight. Tight as you can. That's tight. Okay, Nolan, you can make your finger. Good. Now, Nolan, just hold on to this piece of rope right here, if you would, please. And Levi, you hold this piece of rope. Now, this is the most important thing that you're going to have to do throughout this routine. You're going to have to look at the audience. Nolan, give them a big smile. Give them a big smile. Levi, same thing. Look at them. Give them a nice big smile. Very good. Now, Levi, if you would, give your end to Nolan. Nolan, give your end to Levi. Go ahead and tie it down on top of my wrist. Tie it tight. Go ahead and make it another knot. Tie it tight. Tight, 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 tight. As tight as you can get it. Tight, tight. Oh, God, that's tight. Finish it off. Put it out on top. Put it out on top. Yeah. Boy, are you... Okay, that's fine. You can let go of the ropes, and you can see I'm very secure here. Now, this is where the fun begins. Nolan, pick up the knotted part of the cloth in your left hand, which is where you had it. Your right hand, yes. And then I'm thinking stage. And Levi, do the same thing. Pick up the knot with your left hand. Very good. Now, there are going to be 3 positions you're going to be holding the cloth. The first one is waist. So Levi, you hold it up to your waist, and Nolan, you're going to have to hold it up a little bit higher in order to meet that. That's good. That's good. The next one I will say shoulders. So when I say shoulders, Levi, you're going to hold it up to your shoulders, all the way up to your shoulder, and Nolan, you got to kind of match him. You're going to have to go a little bit higher, like over your head. Okay, just like that. And then the third position is drop. So when I say drop, just drop it to the ground. Excellent. Very good. So one more time, pick it up. You got it with the right. Hold your left hand, and then you can grab your right hand too. You can grab just bring your hand in a little bit, bring your hand in a little bit. Yeah, just like that, same thing. Hold it up. Now go to your waist. Go to your waist. That's it. Your waist. Now you're gonna have to hold it up a little bit higher, Nolan. You have to hold it right about that. Okay. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Check. Is it still tied up? Am I still tied up?
Yep.
Yep. Pick it back up again. Okay. One more time. Now you're gonna go up to shoulders this time. All the way. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. You got to go all the way up to shoulders. Now you're doing fine. You just keep it just like there, like that. That's really good. Okay. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Check. Am I still tied?
Yep.
Still tied? Okay, one more time, pick it back up, pick it back up. Go to waist, now you have to hold it a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Now this time, we're gonna go to shoulders one more time. When I say go, you go up to shoulders. Ready? Okay, look straight ahead, nice big smiles, and up to shoulders now, all the way up. High, 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 hold it high, hold it high, hold it high, 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 up, high, high, high. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's good. Drop it down, drop it down. Look, look, am I still tied? Am I tied? Am I tied up? Check it, am I tied? What happened back here?
Still tied.
All right. I think we've gone about far enough. One more time, gentlemen, if you would please pick up the cloth. You're going to hold it right at waist level. Give everybody a nice big smile because it's going to be the hardest part. Now, one, you have to take about a half a baby step forward, if you would please. Maybe a little, just a little bit more. Yeah, that's good, just like that. Okay, there you are. Put it down the waist so I can see. So what we're going to do this time is you're all going to count down from 10. And don't rush, you know, just do the Mississippi rule. 10, 9, 8, like that. And we'll see what happens when we get down to 0. So when I say now, Levi and Nolan, you hold the sheets up high, and then everyone starts counting down from 10. Do you all understand?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this, and let's start now!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And... Levi, thank you so much. Nolan, thank you so much for your assistance. You can go back to your seats, gentlemen. Wasn't that fun? And that is how some people make a living, if you can believe that. I have one more little piece of magic I'd like to share with you right now. But I do want to thank you all for coming out here tonight, for taking time to be with us, and for all of the people who have assisted throughout the evening. We appreciate your help, and it's a lot more fun when people get involved with the magic and join in. Sometimes people ask me if magic is real. I told them I believe there is real magic in the world. There's magic in a sunrise. There's magic in a newborn baby's cry. There's even magic in the blooming of a flower. Magic. But there is a magic that's greater than all of these. A simple paper heart, which represents the love that we share with those in our lives who are near and dear to us. Our hearts can hold large amounts of love, and they can also endure great amounts of heartache. In our lives, there is pleasure, but there's also pain. There are times of intense connection. And there are times when it seems as though the bonds between us have been broken forever. We hope that's not true. The greatest magic of all is the power of love. The power of love. heal all it touches. And it can transform our lives with magic. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daryl Rogers. Until we meet again, remember to believe in the magic.